Welcome back to Masculine Scrapping. Today we're actually going to be working on a scrapbook spread celebrating a piece of art that I bought at the Art of Disney. And this is kind of interesting. I've always wanted one of these paintings. They're really giclées that have been hand embellished, but I've always thought they've been a little too pricey. But when my son and I went to Disney Springs on this date, we went into the Art of Disney, and one of the artists was there with a painting that I really enjoyed. Since he was there, got my picture with him, and he double signed it. And so I thought, let's make a scrapbook spread out of this. So I've already put this one together just because there were a couple of pieces that I didn't want to lose. But I basically just cut out a large silhouette of Mufasa and Simba, saying, remember who you are. This is the scene that we see here in the painting as well. So it's been kind of a meaningful piece. So this part's already done, and I'm just going to work on this. And I've decided to do it at an angle because in some way it represents the shape of a lion's face. And again, all of this designed in Cricut Design Space, and then cut out using my Cricut Maker. So I'll put those up there for now, and we'll work on this. And I have to be very careful with this because I didn't plan any connection between the photos. I mean, any space between the photos. So I've got to get them exactly right on the page, the first shot. So I'm just going to work on this. Sorry for my silence. I'll do a little better here. I think that's it. Oh, did I just knock it? I just knocked it. Okay, I think I'm going to go with that. Try to be very careful so I don't knock it again. There we go. Get the first one down. This is a picture of me while the painting is still on the wall. Picture of me carrying the box right there outside the store. My son took that one because he's like, Dad, we've got to capture this moment for the scrapbook. And so that was a great idea. I will post on my blog the name of the artist and some links to his work in case you're interested in that. These Mickey and Minnie is kind of interesting. I found them online and was able to download them into Cricut Design Space, and it layered them for me, and I'm just really happy with the way that they turned out. I'm trying to be really careful here since I have some glue on it and it's overlapping the photo. Had to manipulate the images a little bit to get them to look where I wanted them to look, but I'm really happy with the way these turned out. There we go. So it looks like they're looking over the photo. Now this is where it's going to get interesting. I want to put it at an angle, but I also want to not lose as much of this as possible. So you'll see that there's a little bit. Now I could go this way. I don't want to cut off Mickey's ear, so I'd rather cut off the photos in all three places. So there we go. We'll get this ready to go. Lots of tape, especially at the corners. These embellishments are pretty heavy because they're 4 layers of cardstock. Okay, and here we go. There we go, I'm happy with that. And then I'm just going to cut off the photo and the embellishment. And I'm actually okay with that because I think that image looks okay. And you'll notice there's a little bit of damage there. So I'm actually going to just slice that all off all at the same time. Get all these extra pieces out. There we go. And then the last one. So it ends up looking pretty cool, even though some of the pictures and the borders are gone. The background papers are from a safari pack that I have. So there we go. Art of Disney. Buying my Mufasa and Simba piece. Remember who you are. Enjoy this piece of artwork hanging in my bedroom. Reminds me of my great relationship that I have with my son as well. So I hope you've enjoyed watching me put this one together. Again, I put a lot of it together beforehand because it took quite a bit of time, but hope you've enjoyed this one and would love to see your work and looking forward to seeing you next time. Take care.